Hi, friends. How's it going? Hope you guys are all doing well. Happy Monday. Oof, goodness, it is May. What is today? May 21st? May 21st, and it's 8 p.m. And I hear myself on my computer. It just randomly started playing. Yeah, all I could say is it is almost the end of school for most of you. And all I could say is just keep going. Like, you guys are almost there, all right? I know times can get really stressful, and I'm getting a lot of messages from a lot of you just saying like, I got so many tests to do, I got so many projects and exams and homework and everything. So, if you are, you know, feeling a little overwhelmed right now, know that you're not alone and that the time is almost over. Like we're gonna get over there pretty soon. So, I've been kind of curious, just curious to know, when is the last day of school for you? I know it varies per school district and state and everything like that. I know some schools get out as early. I know some schools get out in May. I know one of them is getting out May 30th, I think, uh, up in like northern California. A school that I'll be. Wait, hold on. I'm mixing up my schools. Yeah, a school in NorCal is Bay Area is getting out May 30th. And then I know some other SoCal schools are getting out like June 14th, June 10th, somewhere around there. Alrighty. Jonathan McKenna, good to see you on. Let's see, how to study for final exams the day before. Nice one. Uh, whew. Should we make that this week's topic? How to study for exams the night before? Goodness gracious. Maybe that'll be this Thursday's topic. I like that. Crazy Tomato, good to see you on. Jonathan McKenna, I'm going to answer your question in just a second. Hey John, good to see you on. Thanks for always hopping on, Mr. Dino Man. McKenna, good to see you on. I'm curious about that. Let me know. Oh goodness, New Jersey schools get out June 22nd or something, maybe 24th because of all the snow days. What? Whoa, hold on. Let me get this straight here. So if you have snow days, then if you have snow days where I'm guessing you can't go to school or something like that, you have to school extends, which kind of makes sense, but still that kind of sucks, I would think. Isaac, good to see you on. Let's see. Isaac says, I did a test stream right now and it went great. It runs amazing. Dude, that's awesome, Isaac. I saw it in my little news feed that you were test streaming, so that's super cool. I didn't get a chance to click on it though. Jimmy says, hey man, did I send you the funny videos? Do you have them? Jimmy, yes, I got your videos. I emailed you back asking you about like how exactly, like how do I structure a video, because so by the way, for anyone who knows anything about like don't laugh challenge, so what Jimmy did was he sent me like 20 funny videos, or over a dozen funny videos, and I'm guessing each one of the videos are somewhere between, let's say, 1 minute to 5 minutes or something like that. And I've seen other like compilations where like I thought what the don't laugh challenge is someone made one video with a bunch of clips in it, and then you watch that one video versus watching 20 videos and then editing it all. So let me know like how exactly would I structure it, because I'm not 100% sure. And if I would just appreciate tips. That way it makes it easier for me, so I don't have to like watch 20 videos and then edit all hours hours of footage of me reacting to it. If that makes sense, I'd rather just respond and just watch one video of that's like 5 minutes of random funny clips. Yeah. Jonathan Rakenya says, how's your day, Richard? My day today was pretty chill. Life is pretty good right now. I'm very grateful for the position that I'm in right now. Yeah, I just had a very chill, relaxed day. I got some work done, contacted some schools, and I don't know, for me, I'm just always excited for the opportunity to speak at new schools, and that's my career right now. Um, yeah, that's what I gotta say. And I guess one thing I got to do right now, or one thing I get to think about more. Number one is merch, getting that stuff set up. There's just a lot of cool things and concepts that I want to put together in terms of merch. For all of you here, as well as the schools I speak to. I think there's going to be a lot of good, positive things that we can do with the merch. Not just, it's not just like Richard Quill merch. It's You Matter merch. It's merchandise with a message. So looking forward to that. I'm also thinking about writing a book. A friend of mine has been kind of pushing me to get a book together. So that's another thing that's on my mind. So maybe summertime is a great opportunity for me to work on that. Since, yeah, I got more time during the summer. Um, yeah, so life is good right now. I'm very grateful again for everything that I have. So there we go. Thanks for the question. Let's see here. Isaac gets out June 14th. Let's see here. What's up, Jasmine Lopez? Good to see you on. McKenna says basically we have to make up the days either by adding days to the end of the year or yeah, taking away from our spring break. Oof, rough stuff. East Coast schools. That's what happens. What's up, Luigi or Eddie? This week is gonna fly by fast. I hope that's in a good way. McKenna says for the laugh challenge, you're probably better off finding a compilation of videos named Try Not to Laugh Challenge on YouTube. McKenna, thank you for that. I think that's going to be a lot easier. I agree with that. Yeah, that way I don't have to like edit a full video because that's going to take way too long to do. Jimena Dominguez, good to see you on. Jimmy says, I got a great idea. How about you create a playlist for the funny videos? Let's see. Better be an audiobook. Ooh, audiobooks. Let's see. So if I'm going to write a book, I'm pretty sure I'll do some version of audio book. I'm like thinking about, all the logistics behind creating an audiobook and stuff like that. So, yeah. I mean, it starts off with writing the physical book, but yeah, for me, I'm more of an audiobook person. So yeah, Jonathan's like 12-hour live. Goodness. All right. Isaac's saying 12-hour live. Anyone else want to do that? 12-hour live. Just, we'll just plant that little seed in Richard's head about the 12-hour live. Jamie says, would you rather be clean shaven or grow and have a beard? You know what? That's a tricky question. Right now, I'm gonna say clean shaven, just like I am right now. Let's see, a beard. I feel like a beard takes effort to maintain, and it can kind of get annoying sometimes, but they do look cool. But yeah, I have a hard time growing a nice beard. Like if I don't shave, it'll get really weird. Yeah, but I guess that's for everyone. If you start growing a beard, it always looks weird when you start off. But yeah. Is the book digital or physical? So, I mean, the goal in my head is to have a physical book. But I mean, if I'm going to have a physical book, I could probably, turn it into a digital book as well. So, yeah. And in terms of the topic of the book, I'm guessing the topic of the book, I don't know 100% exactly what it's going to be, but it's probably going to be around just kind of like a combination of life principles, stories of growing, whatever, like the challenges I went through, and the lessons I've learned throughout my life. Or another thought I have is kind of like a compilation of different stories from students and stuff like that. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Okay, McKenna's down for the 12-hour. All right, look, so there's like this, let's say there's a meter, 1 through 100. At first, when Jonathan McKenna mentioned the 12-hour live stream, I was probably at 5% convinced. And now that I get a few more people, yeah, let's do a 12-hour live stream. I'm at 20 to 25% convinced. Okay, so we're getting there. We're getting there. I know. I'm not trying to make you do extra work. It's just 12 hours is a lot of work. So, yeah, we'll do it if we get enough support on it. Mackenzie, good to see you on. Took a 3-hour nape. Vapor just got on. Good to see you on, brother. Thanks for hopping on. Let's see. Eddie says Scholastic book. Nice. Are we talking about Scholastic, the company? Or are we talking about yeah. I doubt it's going to be published by Scholastic. Pretty sure it'll be self-published for the first one. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of looking forward to it because I always whenever I go speak at schools, I'm always looking for ways to continue the conversation. You know, that's part of the reason why I do YouTube live videos as well as have a Discord channel, so we can continue the conversations and just support people who can use the support. Yeah. Little Bear says, I'm not allowed to use my phone, but I still want to watch this. What to do there? What to do there? I think that means you should not use your phone or watch this later. All right. You're a big kid. I'm gonna let you do what you gotta do. McKenna says, I had my junior prom and my dress had sequins, and so either that or Fruit Loops with marshmallows gave me a rash. Sorry if it's TMI. Huh? That sounds really cool either way. Book and merch. Book and merch. Yeah, let's see. Mackenzie says, we watched Lego Movie in class today. I'm happy, but also tired. Nice. Moon, good to see you on. You like the fan art, Richard? Let's see. In general, yes, the fan art, like, whatever y'all are posting in the fan arts section is pretty cool. Wait, hold on. I'm looking at Vapor. I'm looking at your fan art right now. I like it. That's cool. We got some good we got some artists in this community right here. Like, I'm actually pretty impressed. I'm not very artistic myself in terms of like drawing, but yeah. If you want to see my artistic talent, you could watch my Draw My Life video that I posted like 2 years ago. Stick figures. Yeah. But you know what? I'm not gonna lie, for myself, I was actually impressed by my stick figures. Like, I thought my stick figures would look more atrocious than they did. They were decent stick figures. Let's see. Mackenzie says, I fell asleep in first period watching the movie. Lincoln, I hate this weather. It's so gloomy and tiring. Yeah. It's been gloomy here in California, and yes, we are complaining. McKenna has to deal with probably a lot more gloomy weather than we do, but you know, we're so used to sunshine that these past 3 days that it's been gloomy has been kind of annoying. My dryer is broken, so I can't really do laundry, or I'm waiting for it to be sunny so I can do my laundry. Anyway, fun stuff. Moon says, do you have a plan? When do you plan to release a book? I don't have a date. Like, I'm really, really early in the planning process of my book. If I were to guess a certain date, this is like, look, I don't know. I've never written a book before, so like, I don't know the process of like how long it takes and everything like that. But if I were to guess, my goal would probably to have it be released by September, question mark. But I don't know if it's, you know, if you should like, you know, plan out a certain date ahead of time and then, you know, have like a book release thing, and I don't really know. So anyway, we'll see. Yeah, we will see. That's what I gotta say. Jamie says, are you going to do the laughing challenge tomorrow? How about you watch 10 videos instead of 20, and maybe you can save those for next time for another laughing challenge. Jimmy, the only thing is I don't want to like sit through 10 videos and then have to edit and put them all together and, you know, the highlight clips, because 10 videos, let's say they're like 2 minutes each, then that's 20 minutes of video, you know? And then if I have 20 minutes of video, then I have to condense it into, let's say, 3 to 4 minutes. I'm open. I'll kind of see how, I'll play by ear. Will I post it tomorrow? We'll see. If I prioritize it enough, I'll post it this Tuesday. If not, probably the next Tuesday. Yeah, but thank you for that. I appreciate that. Jonathan says, oh, right. How to study for a final I have tomorrow. Sorry, let me see here. I'm like, do I really want to make that a video topic? I'll put it in my notes, because I think some people will like that. Where is that? Where is this? Hey, here we go. Whoa. Alrighty, so we got that. Isaac says, show my fan art, please. Hold on. Where are you at? Isaac, where's your fan art? You didn't post it in the fan art. Why? You post in the fan art, Isaac. So I could find it. Little Bear says, how my mom thinks I'm texting my friend. How good it is. McKenna says, I'm so happy I get to go in late tomorrow since Park, PARCC, is starting. Me and my friends are going to breakfast. That's pretty cool. I like that. Let's see here. I don't study for tests because I suck at it. I feel like studying for a test is generally a good idea, and I feel like the more you study for a test, the less sucky we will be at it. So yeah, studying for tests probably not a bad idea. What is park backwards? Nice one. I like that one. Jimenez says, how do we make sure we don't stress on testing? Because honestly, 2 week testing has got me stressed. Let's see here. That's a great question. How to not stress out? How do we? Hold on. I feel like I answered a question similar to this, or I made a video similar to this. So you can watch the video. I think how to balance staying focused in school while getting good grades and having good time, or like having fun. I think it's somewhat similar. Um, so how do you stress less on testing? So look, testing is stressful by nature because it's just like there's so much to do and it's very tedious and a lot of studying and stuff like that. So testing, and there's just it makes people anxious. That's the nature of testing. It can put a lot of pressure on us. So how do you feel less stressed? Uh, I think it's from off the top of my head. It's just about balance. I don't remember 100% what it's like to take tests because it's been a while, but I think it's a balance of like, take your tests and for me, if I were to take a test, I would do my best not to stress out about it. Like, consciously make a decision. Like, okay, let's say you're going into a test, right? And you start stressing out, like, oh my goodness, am I don't know, if I'm ready for this, blah blah blah, right? Like that's natural. But the thing is, when you go into a test, I think the best thing to do is to do your best to stay calm. Remind yourself to stay calm. Um, we are in control. If we choose to be, we are in control of our emotional state. So if you want to stay calm, you just tell yourself, okay, look, yes, it's natural to stay calm. Sorry, it's natural to freak out and stress out, but I'm going to stay calm. So that's pretty much it. Like for me, it's the same thing with speaking. Speaking for me is like test taking for you. When I go to speak, guess what? I'm always nervous. But when I get on stage and I start speaking, I need to remind myself to stop trying to control everything and to just let it go and stay calm. Because when I'm in a calm state of mind, I could better create connection and impact when I speak. And I think the same thing applies for studying as well. When you're in a calm state of mind when you're studying, you'll be able to focus better and not freak out and stress out all the time. So that's stress during the test. If you're talking about stress outside the test, like you got to study and stuff like that, I think it's a balance. It's just remembering like stress is not going to help you. Okay, yes, stress is a motivator. I agree with that, but ultimately um, stress is like it's counterproductive. Hold on one second. I'm getting some messages that seem pretty important right now. Sorry, people. One second. Sorry, I had some yeah, just family messaged me, so yeah. Okay, I'm back. Um, Jimenez says, okay, okay. Yeah, sorry about that. I just again family stuff. Jimmy says, even though you create self-esteem videos, can you vlog videos of you traveling to cool places and all the kind of cool jazz? So Jimmy, yes. If usually I feel like usually if I travel to a school, like if I fly somewhere, which I will be flying to a school in Northern California on June 6th, so I'm really excited about that. I'll probably be making a vlog video about that. So yeah. uh, yeah, so it'll be like right now, like I don't have like a vlog schedule. It's just kind of when I do something interesting, sometimes I'll vlog about it just because it's fun. So you can kind of see what goes on. I'm guessing I'll probably do more vlogging to like interesting places in the fall because I have a lot of, schools that I'm working with right now. Some in Northern California, some in Jersey, question mark. So yeah, I'm looking forward to those, and it will be fun. Okay. Uh, cool. Jonathan says, neither have I. I still managed to pass my final exams. I don't know how. Nice one. Jimenez says, thanks, Richard. You're welcome. Jimmy says, now I came to think something. How about you watch seven or eight funny videos? Is that good? Is that too much? It's possible. Yeah, I'll kind of play by ear because I do want to use the videos that you sent me because you sent me those videos. So I'll figure out like what's the best way to do them. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out because like I don't want to pre-watch the videos because I think that's kind of cheating. It should be pretty unexpected when I watch the videos. But I don't think it'll be too hard to edit. Seven or eight funny videos put together. But we'll see. We'll see. Okay. Okay. Isaac says the fan art is there. Oh, hold on. Okay. Okay. There's some pretty borderline. Okay, here. Borderline. We got some borderline stuff here, but just for you, Isaac. Here we go. This is Isaac's fan art masterpiece. Hold on. I feel like I gotta show like. Okay. Let's start with Mackenzie's masterpiece right here. So that's Mackenzie's, and then so this is the fan art tab in our Discord channel that someone else created. By the way, I like that donut oof. I think it's pretty funny. Let's see here. And then that's Dead Ends right there. Nice. Well done. And then Luigi, did you make this? I like that. And Isaac's masterpiece, very beautiful. That's beautiful, Isaac. Thanks for that one. Yo, that's cool, Luigi. That's awesome. Is Discord a social networking site? Discord is kind of like a channel. It's a chat channel. So it's a place. It's kind of like a forum that has voice chat, and you can hang out with people. So we have here. I'll just show you again. Yeah. By the way, if you're not on Discord, you can come hang out with us. So here's our Discord. So if you hop on, like this is our Discord, and we got our rules that you could read through over there. We have special commands. We have bots in our channel right there. So you could talk to the bots, and we have like a little ranking system. If I could find that, I don't remember where it is. Bot spam. Let's check out who's on the leaderboard right now. You guys ready for this? Who's on the leaderboard? Who's on the leaderboard? There we go. We got Pennywise, Mackenzie, Luigi, top 3. Look, I'm not even top 3 right now. Where am I? I'm 5. Yeah, so that's just based off like activity and stuff like that. And we got general chat, we got gaming, life advice. You can ask me questions, a 1-month challenge. We have a tab for merch ideas if you want to contribute to that, fan art, bot spam. We got memes, poems. Knock yourself out. All right. So this community, just letting you know, like this community's, it's all for you guys. Like, if you guys want to add more sub channels, feel free to add more sub channels. Like, it's whatever. It's whatever matters to you guys. That's what this is all about. Okay. I'm gonna do my best to catch up on these right here. I'm gonna do my best to catch up on these comments right now. Let's see. Hold on. John says, one of these days I will join Discord. Nice one. That's cool. Take your time. Yeah, it's pretty cool though. I like the fact that this Wednesday, so for our Wednesday live stream, I'm not going to do a Discord hangout tomorrow. I'm going to edit that. If you look at the YouTube banner, the channel art, whatever it is, I'm going to combine Discord hangout with YouTube live on Wednesday. That way, like whoever's on, on like you could watch live or you could listen live of me having conversations with other people, or hold on, let me rephrase that, us having conversations with each other. Okay, so the focus is not going to be on me. The focus is going to be on everyone. We're just going to whatever, have fun and just chat. Okay, so that'll be Wednesday's conversation. And yes, if you're on for tomorrow, I'll remind you on Wednesday, but please be mindful that it will be live and it'll be streamed. So if you are, just be mindful of the language you're using and the comments that you're saying. Be respectful and all the typical stuff. And you will, if anyone is being disruptive or whatever, trolling, they will be muted or banned. Just FYI. So. But yeah, it is the first time that we're going to do Discord and live at the same time. I just want to try a different format that we can see if engagement is better or whatnot. Yeah, Jacinta, I'm going to get back to your question in just a second. I just want to make sure that we're caught up here. Why do you have a bright theme on? Goodness, let's see. Why do I have the bright theme on? I don't know. I like light colors. I like bright stuff. That's why. Dedham DM'd you? Yes, he did. I'll read that in just a second. Mackenzie said, I don't want to get attacked in the chat again. All right. Hey, let's be mindful. Let's not make people feel uncomfortable or awkward. Just saying. Okay. Cool. Jacinta, or I'm going to hop back up to here. Jacinta says, hi, Richard. How do you stop comparing yourself with others? Others are so much better than me. Seriously. So Jacinta, just letting you know, like, there's nobody, okay, as a human being, nobody is better than you, okay? Nobody's better than you. You're not better than anyone else. I'm not better than any of you. None of you are better than me, Same applies to all of you in this chat right now. Like, as human beings, we're all equal, okay? Now, is it true that I could be better at basketball than someone else, and someone else could be better at whatever, drawing than me? Yes, absolutely. But that doesn't mean that they're better than me, okay? So the point is, each one of us, we all have our individual gifts, talents, perspectives. So Jacinta, what you get to do, if you find yourself comparing yourself with other people, is to recognize that you have your own special gifts and talents, personality, everything like that. And it is not like, you're not any less than anyone else, okay? So just keep that in mind. It's really a mental conversation that you're having with yourself, and many people have with themselves. So how do you stop comparing? Know the awesome gift that you are. And if you don't know the awesome gift that you are, then do some soul searching. Dig deeper and answer questions for yourself, such as why, I don't know, answer questions like, why am I so amazing? And I know sometimes you don't feel like you're amazing, but guess what? You get to start changing that conversation that you have with yourself. So you got to start answering, what are things that I like about myself? What are the things that I do well? And it's, goodness, the journey of life. It's like, if you want to quote unquote be better, don't compare yourself with other people. It's not about being better than other people. That's my opinion. Sure, it's like, you could talk about like being the best, being the best basketball player, whatever it is, being the best, I don't know, employee, whatever it is. So, my thing is, like, at the end of the day, we're all running our own race. You and your friends, your peers, your siblings, we're all on our own life journey, discovering our own success. So, I've shared this plenty of times. Growing up, I used to compare myself with my older brother and sister. They were like super successful at everything. They got straight A's. My brother broke league records in swim, very athletic. They just did so well with their life. They ended up being very successful with their jobs, and then I felt like a failure. I wasn't getting good grades. I was struggling financially. I didn't have my life together like my brother and sister did. So my point is, like, yes, it's easy for us to compare, but at the end of the day, it's like, today what I realize is, like, there's no reason to compare. Like, it's natural, but at the end of the day, it's like, we all have our own life. So yeah, that's what I gotta say. And if you find yourself comparing and other people are feeding into that comparison, surround yourself with people who are more positive, and sometimes that might be tough. So, I mean, I'm here. You know, I'm one source of positivity, and continue to surround yourself with positive people that don't compare you and look down on you or whatever it is. So, yeah, that's what I got. Okay. Alrighty. What's my favorite sports brand? Nike, Adidas, Puma, Fila, Reebok. Goodness gracious. Favorite sports brand? I'll give you my top ones. Right now, my top sports brands, I'm not like super attached. I'm not attached to brands. But if I were to choose, Nike and Puma. So, yeah. Nike and Puma. That's what I gotta say. Jimmy says, how about you create a second channel on where you do vlogs and your primary channel can be self-esteem? So the thing is, I don't want to commit to doing vlogs because it takes a lot of work. I'll do vlogs once, like on special occasions, but I don't want to commit to doing vlogs all the time. So yeah, I think Tuesday will probably be the vlog day. Or I might randomly upload a video on a weekend if I have time for when I do that. But I don't know, Jimmy. Thank you for the recommendations. I appreciate that a lot. And Jimmy, I really appreciate I really appreciate that you're here and that you're asking for this kind of content, because it's very different from what I do or am currently doing. And I think the content you're requesting is very valuable. So thank you. You know, you're really shaping what this channel is, you know, growing into in a way. So I appreciate it. Okay. Yep. So for now, I'm going to keep vlogs on the same channel just because it's, yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of vlogging regularly because I feel like it takes away from every day in a way. You know, like I just like being in the moment, just appreciating the freedom of this moment right now. But yeah, Jimmy, I feel you, and I'll keep the vlog idea in mind to see if I want to do that like once a week or so. We'll see. Alrighty. Okay. Alrighty, peoples. I'm catching up with comments right now. Oh, we're not too far behind on comments right now. Hey Koala, good to see you on. It's a bit hard to start a conversation with my friends. They always talk about Marvel and Avengers, and I always tend to start conversation with, "Hey, did you finish the homework?" Then they would get pretty annoyed and have no clue to not being such a fan of it. Got it. So it's hard to start a conversation with your friends. Yeah, I see that. Huh. I can see why how starting a conversation can be challenging. Like, hey, did you finish your homework and stuff like that? So what that tells me, or like, I'm not saying this is for sure, but like what I'm sensing is like your friends seem to not want to talk about like school and other stuff. Like they want to talk about, like, they want to avoid the conversation of school. So I don't know. I guess that's a challenge. It's either, I see a few different options here. For me, if I were in your situation, Koala, number one, it's like I would try to understand more about what they care about. So if they care about Marvel, Avengers, and stuff like that, I'll try to learn a little bit more about that. Okay, so that's number one. Number two is I will try to find a new topic that they enjoy and you enjoy. Or number three is I would make other friends who care about the same things that you care about. Okay, if they don't share the same interests. I'm not saying don't be their friends anymore. I'm just saying make more friends. You know, it's okay to have more friends where you could have conversations about things that you're passionate about. You know, things that you have mutual interest in. So that's what I gotta say. Vapor says, why is life so boring? Because you make it boring. Ooh, not oof. So what I mean by this is like, look, life is what you make of it. If you think life is boring, is because you haven't found a way to create meaning or purpose out of it. Make it meaningful. Like there's so many different things we could do with our lives, and it's unlimited. You know, especially with the internet, there's so many different things we could do. Like for example, let's say, I don't know, do you want to go travel? Okay, of course. Do you need to make money to go travel? Yes, you gotta make money to go travel. Uh, so I don't know, why not try to make more money? During the summertime, sell stuff on eBay. Whatever it is. Like you create meaning in your life. Join a certain club. Uh, are you interested in sports? Are you interested in arts? Are you interested in music? Whatever. And get involved with something besides just Fortnite. If Fortnite is boring, unless you like Fortnite and that is entertaining you in your life. But if it's not fulfilling you, then I think it's time to look at other things that might fulfill you and make life more meaningful. Okay. So, yeah. But Vapor, I get you. Sometimes life can feel boring, especially with school. And Fortnite, exactly. But yeah, it's just about like finding meaningful things to do. And guess what? Like for me too, I'm always trying to like evaluate like how do I make my life meaningful? And I enjoyed like me. I love doing these live streams. This is part of what gives my life purpose, meaning, connection, and it's fun. Like I love doing these live streams, and like if I weren't doing these live streams, 3 times a week and making videos, like I think my life would be more boring. So I really, really enjoy doing this. Okay, so that's number one. Speaking at schools, number two. Playing Fortnite with you guys, number three. Playing basketball, number four. Occasionally hanging out with friends, 4.5. Like I'm in a season like sometimes I hang out with my friends a lot, and then sometimes I don't. I'm an introvert. Like I do prefer a lot of alone time. Okay, so if I don't respond to your messages, please forgive me and just understand that I'm an introvert and sometimes I just like disconnecting and disappearing in a little bit. But yeah, for me, I'm also working on making my life meaningful. Planning things like when I go speaking at schools. Guess what? If I'm going to go fly to a certain destination and I'm going to be there the day before, I'm going to go explore the area. Like Northern California, June 6th. I'm really excited. I'm going to go explore in the middle of the woods and just I don't know, just adventure out. Just why not? So make life fun. That's what I got. All right. Woo. Oh, goodness gracious. Tons of comments in the past, like, 5 minutes. Colossus and having no clue to not being such a fan of it. Got it. All right. Mackenzie says you can use that and it into something positive for, like, for example, drawing is so good. I like it. Mine isn't that good, but I can try to make mine improve by looking at other people's work. Mackenzie, your art is great. I think it's great. Can it be improved? I'm not saying everything could always be improved. And like Mackenzie, I'm really looking forward to just watching your growth as an artist. Like your art is already good/great, and I want to see it like I don't even know what the next level of your art will look like, but I'm sure it'll be even more amazing. And that's super super cool. I like that. What do I think about plastic surgery? So, I mean, myself, I'm not gonna have plastic surgery unless like something like, whatever. I get some traumatic injury, not brain, like burn injury or something like that. Even then, I'd have to I would consider. So anyway, what are my thoughts on plastic surgery? I'm not a big fan of it, but like uh, it's up to each person's choice, and if they feel like they want plastic surgery or they need it or whatever it is, it makes them feel better about themselves, then go for it. I'm not a big fan of it. Like I think people, we should work on just accepting ourselves as we are. But it's understandable. Sometimes like I've watched documentaries where people have deformities and things like that, where they get massively bullied and stuff like that, and it really affects their self-esteem. So they get plastic surgery, or just I'll call it cosmetic surgery to like reshape whatever their ears, their chin, certain features, stuff like that. So I don't hate on it. It's if you feel like it's right for you, go for it. That's all. Jimmy says, Richard, to make your life stressful, I forget to tell you, those 20 funny videos are for you to choose which ones you want. You don't have to watch them all. But the thing is, like, I don't want to watch the videos before I react to them. You know, it's like if I'm gonna watch it, I'm gonna watch it for the first time, and then you'll see that reaction. That's all I gotta say. All right, Mackenzie, see you later. Let's see. Anonymous, good to see you. Bob says, wait, can I really say the N word? No. Yeah. Bob, you just, look, your comments already got held for review. Yeah, please don't say that, okay? That's what Bob's trying to say all of this profanity. Yeah, please stop that. Yeah. Yeah, please please stop that. Your comments are being held for review automatically, not by me, for a reason. Because YouTube is catching a lot of foul language. Christine, good to see you on. And yes, I probably did go to your school. What school? ACMA? Just wondering. Jamie says, how long will this live stream go? Probably another 15, 20 minutes, I'm guessing. Yeah, usually around... actually, we're getting pretty close to reaching our comments. So, you know, the live streams they're open depending on engagement and interaction, but usually it's anywhere between 45 to an hour, usually. Yeah. Okay. All right. Easy with the language, peoples. PG servers. Vapor says, have you ever tried out watching a language? It's a Minecraft server. What is that? I don't know what that is. Jimmy says, can you survive social media for 90 days? If you didn't know, I'm taking on the 90-day no social challenge. Does that include YouTube? Yeah. Can I survive without social media for 90 days? Yeah, easy for me. Like, I don't need social media. Like, I really don't. I mean, I'm not going to do it because it doesn't make sense because YouTube, you know, this is a way to communicate with all of you, and there's a purpose, you know, helping people build up their self-esteem and, you know, just answer like questions, stuff like that. So obviously I'm not going to do it. But yeah, like I'll be very honest. I barely use other social media sources. I mean, Discord, you know, it's obviously for all of you guys and girls. Let's see, Facebook, I'm barely on. Instagram, I'm not super active on, but like I'm there, you know, just to connect with people from speaking presentations. But yeah, I don't really need it. Uh, yeah, and actually, so if I were to look at my feed, I look at my Facebook is really big for me because a lot of my, you know, my generation is on Facebook, and I have newsfeed eradicator, which means I don't even see the newsfeed. Like I don't see people's posts and stuff like that. So, yeah, I don't know. I like it. It's a lot more peaceful, and it helps with not comparing myself with other people. Not that that's the real goal, but like, it's nice to just focus on, you know, my life in a way. But yeah, like I also do like being caught up with what everyone else is doing with their lives because I got a lot of friends who are pretty amazing and they're doing amazing things with their life. But yeah, it's just a balance. All right. Um, already here. Jimmy says I took the challenge because I'm wanting to reset everything completely and develop positive habits. Social media made me feel negative because I've been into a lot of trouble. Jimmy got it, and I've been so down. This is for me. Sorry, a new chapter in my life. It's my 51 day of being social media free. I'm keep you posted on how the challenge is going. Jimmy, dude, awesome, dude. I'm super proud of you, and I'm I hope it's been good. And you know, I think social media can be toxic. Like I don't know, just like especially when we start comparing ourselves with our friends and stuff like that. Yeah, so for anyone who feels like they're comparing themselves with their friends and all that stuff, I don't know, give a social media detox a try, you know, for a week or 2 weeks or whatever it is. For me, again, I love my friends. It's just, I don't want to, I don't want to constantly like be just like my life be about, you know, their lives in a way. Again, I care about my friends. It's just, yeah, life is more peaceful how it is right now for me. I like it. Yeah, Vapor says you caught up with the comments. Yeah, I'm here. Shirley Pineda, good to see you on. Hello to you. Um, okay. Yeah. Please, please keep random irrelevant confident comments, you know, away from this chat, please. I see a lot of just unnecessary comments. So, not sure what that's about because it's completely irrelevant to to this conversation, okay? So, yeah, please just be respectful and not troll the chat. So, I had to put 2 people on timeout. So, yeah. Yeah, 2 people who are not usually on this chat, and I don't know why they're on here, and I don't know like what their intention is besides just trolling. I don't understand. Anyway, McKenna says, I think you may have missed my question. It was about how to get over a guy who you like when you know they don't want to get in a relationship. Oh, McKenna, sorry about that. Uh, oh, okay. I see your question right here. Yeah, I missed it. McKenna says, I was wondering, what do you think is a good way to get over a guy you like when you know he doesn't want to start a relationship? Okay, so good ways to get over a guy. First one I would say is I think a good way is create closure. Okay, so oof, let me see here. I feel like I've been saying oof a lot. I don't know why y'all influenced me to start saying oof. So I think if you can create some sort of closure, if you can, I don't know your relationship with him in terms of like, do you still talk to him, stuff like that. But if there's a way to like, but like, oof, goodness, if you can't create closure, like if it's weird, if it doesn't make sense to have a conversation with him, then I would say the work that you get to do on your own is like, number one is to, I guess, create closure with yourself, which is like, just be like, okay, that it does not make sense that you two are going to be in a relationship, so accept that. Accept, okay, it's not going to work out. That's okay. Okay, number one, closure. Number two, I'm going to go with, don't keep, like, it's very natural to keep thinking about this guy, but I think it's important to let go and just like to consciously stop thinking about him. Like, it's very addicting. It's very like natural to want to think about and like in a way fantasize about being in a relationship with this guy. But if you know it's not going to work, then let it go and focus on moving forward. Okay, so stay away from those thoughts to the best of your ability. Okay. And then also don't beat yourself up if you find yourself thinking about that. Don't be like, oh man, look, you're doing it again. Like, don't feel guilty, ashamed, stuff like that. Okay, it's natural. Okay, so be kind to yourself. And then number three, keep your mind busy. So stay active in whatever it is. It could, drama, theater. Stay active by talking to other people. Take some time away from this guy, even if it's a best friend of yours. And if you need to, you can talk. If it's a good friend of yours, like it was for me in my case when I was in high school, just let them know, hey, look, I need some time away. And look, I'm going to be very open about this. So I was dating a girl, and she's amazing. I think I consider her a very good friend of mine. And we stopped dating recently, and like we're taking time apart. Like I'm looking forward to talking to her again. As a friend. But yeah, things just didn't work out. Like, just differences, but like it doesn't mean that we don't like each other in terms of like friends and stuff like that. So it's okay to take time away. And by the way, like I'm so grateful for everything that I had with this girl. She's amazing, and I look forward to being good friends with her. Still, even after our relationship. So yeah, just take time away, just like her and I are doing right now. Everything will be okay. Okay. Other things. How do you get over a guy? Yeah, and just time. Just know that it will take time to get over someone. It might take a few weeks, months. I don't know about years, but like, give it a few weeks or a few months. Okay, everything will be okay. Cool. Theft TV, good to see you on. Let's see, Mackenzie, welcome back. Jimmy says, Richard, I got one question about my social media challenge. What do you think of me trying to overcome this one challenge I'm facing right now, and for me to overcome more challenges? Can you clarify that a little bit more? I'm not I'm not 100% clear what you mean by that. Let me try to guess. But yeah, please clarify. So, what do you think of me trying to overcome this one challenge? Are you talking about social media? And for me to overcome more challenges. So, clarify if I'm wrong. But what I'm hearing you say is like, what I think about you overcoming this social media challenge. I don't know your exact reasons, but like comparison, stuff like that, I think that's great. Whatever you're doing is great. So uh, it creates self discipline, it creates a different mindset. So that's awesome. And um, what I think about you overcoming more challenges, I think the more challenges, the more you push yourself to do something that's not normal for you, but you know is good for you. Obviously, you're going to grow into a better person. So overall, that's going to create mental resilience, grit, that perseverance. Like when you don't feel like doing something, like you have tougher skin. You know, you're able to push yourself harder, which is great. Okay, a good example is like going to the gym. You know, a lot of people struggle going to the gym, but when you go to the gym and you start working out, like it's painful. You know, if you're pushing yourself, but the more you push yourself, the more resistance you have, the more grit, perseverance you're going to have. So same thing. It's building up your mental muscle to overcome any challenge. Yeah. So I'm going to say, wow. In terms of challenges, I think there's physical challenges, like going to the gym, that kind of stuff. There's mental challenges, such as, I mean, exercise could be mental as well. And then I want to say there's also an emotional challenge or emotional grit, which is like when you get pushed into a situation where you feel stressful, like let's say you're taking tests and stuff like that. Um, if you have emotional resilience, what's going to happen is you're going to go into a test, and instead of freaking out, instead of feeling stressed out, you're going to know how to keep your emotions in check, calm down, and then tackle whatever you got to do and not react. Not react with anger, frustration, whatever it is. So yeah, the more we challenge ourselves, the better, the more we're going to grow and feel better about ourselves. And in my opinion, live happier lives. So challenge yourself is a great thing to do. Cool. Vapor says, I'm tired of waking up every day to do nothing. It's always the same cycle over and over. And Vapor, when you say you're tired of, like, I'm guessing school is a pretty big piece of it. Let's see. I mean, you get to play Fortnite, right? So, yeah, I mean, this is a good conversation, and thank you for just voicing your thoughts and your opinions and stuff like that, and how you're feeling. You're not the only one feeling the way that you're feeling. A lot of people wake up in the morning. I'm going to say the majority of our world population wakes up in the morning and doesn't know, kind of like they feel like they're doing the same cycle over and over again. So, yeah, that's very typical. So, my thing is, how do you break the cycle in a way? I think it's about Vapor. What I think you get to do is find your why. Find, in a way, I know this sounds super cheesy for a lot of people, but finding your purpose of life. Okay, like once you find your purpose of life, um, which is not always easy to do, but once you find a purpose of life, um, sorry, let me rephrase that. Once you create your purpose of life, yes, create, not find, create. You could find too, but I think it's created. Once you create your purpose of life, like you will have a certain direction to head towards, and life won't be boring in a way. Like again, you all know kind of my purpose. My purpose is to help people build up their self esteem. Like that came from my own struggle growing up, and yes, it took me a long time to figure out what I want to do. And I'll be very honest, like when I went on this path of becoming a speaker, YouTuber, all this stuff, I didn't know, like I really did not know for sure, like what my purpose of life was still. I just had a general guess or direction. And guess what? It's not like, ooh, I know 100% sure my life goal, my life purpose is to help people build up their self esteem. It's not like a for sure. But here's the thing, if you want to figure out what your life purpose is, really, it's like you just got to try. Like for me, I had to commit, make a conscious decision. I don't really know if self-esteem is my life purpose, but helping people build up their self-esteem. But I'm just gonna go for it because I feel passionate about it. Okay, and for the past however many years, let's say 3-4 years, I've been doing this. This passion has not failed me, and it's a lot of trial and error. Trial and error. Do you like this? Is that gonna drive you? Nope. Okay, try a new thing. So, finding your purpose in life is gonna help you, not be so bored and give you a direction to head towards. Vapor, I totally understand. What you're saying. I totally understand it. Like for the longest time, I struggled a lot with feeling very bored with my life and not knowing what to do. And I know finding your life purpose is kind of a big picture, kind of airy fairy, very broad. So my recommendation in the meantime is to continue doing things that excite you, make you passionate, and things that are meaningful. So, for example, um, I don't know, Fortnite. Like let's say you enjoy playing Fortnite, which I know you do. Uh, if you enjoy playing Fortnite and other games, why not do something? Is there a way to make it meaningful? Like, for example, sure, playing Fortnite is fun. Playing video games is fun, cool. But can you do something else that's like, can you help other people be better at playing Fortnite? Will that make you feel good about yourself? What if you started a local tournament at your school, just for fun, where you gather people together? So you create meaning and purpose, and you give people the opportunity to connect with each other, right? Like a ton of people at your school, I know a ton of people at your school play Fortnite. So why not create some sort of tournament? Not just with your friends, but like kind of school wide, and create your own structure, stuff like that. So my point is like, if you're bored and you don't know what to do, like find something to do, find something meaningful to do. And overall, I feel like innately or like internally as human beings, we have this internal desire, this natural desire to want to help other people. Maybe it's not, some people don't see it on the surface, but like deep down inside, I think we all want to help each other. That's just through experiences and wisdom, knowledge, all that stuff that I've learned. Okay. So keep it up. You'll find something meaningful to do for sure. 100%. Like, I get it. I get boredom. I get it. Yeah. Oof. Goodness. Straight up. Like, hold on. Look, sorry. I know I'm talking a lot about this topic, but like, for anyone who feels bored with their life, I guarantee you there's ways to counteract boredom. Like, I get it. I 100% understand it. Like, school does not make life exciting most of the time, So, but yeah, there are ways. Get involved. That's all I gotta say. Get involved. When I was in high school, not middle school. Middle school, I was a bored kid because I didn't have the wisdom to keep myself busy in meaningful ways. Besides sports, where my mom pushed me to do. But when I got into high school, that's when I started creating wisdom of getting involved with clubs. So I got involved with leadership, and I was so busy, I could not be bored, So that's what I gotta say. If you're bored, get involved. Do something. Like, seriously, that's all. Okay? I'm done with that. Anonymous says, how do I stop caring what people think? How do you stop caring about what other people think? I'd say one of the most important phrases that I'm going to share with you that I've shared almost on, I feel like on at least 50% of my streams, if not like 75%, is, let me see here. Nothing is ever personal. Is that what I'm going to go with? Nothing is ever personal. How do I stop caring what other people think? Hold on. Let me just answer your question. I think here, I want to give you more philosophy, but let me just give you a practical tip. If you want to stop caring what other people think, do something, take action, do something that is embarrassing. Do something that's out there that people will judge you for. But go into this, like do some random thing and go into this random thing already not caring about what people think. So let me give you a quick example. One day, look, I don't know how you feel about this, but one day I challenged myself and a friend of mine. I got multiple ones. Okay. So this one, number one day I went into the middle public Like literally, there's people walking. It was Huntington Beach Pier. It was like on the boardwalk. Everyone's outside. Everyone sees you. And I challenged my friend and myself. I said, okay, let's lie down on the floor, just like literally right on the concrete, flat, like your whole body's on the floor, and sit there for 5 minutes. And no talking, nothing. So people will pass by, ask you questions, stuff like that. You don't engage with them. You just sit there. Okay. So I did that, and um, because for me, I'm someone who is scared of being judged. Back in the day, but that exercise helped me to not care so much. Okay. Another thing, um, another thing I did once upon a time was one time I revealed my deepest, darkest secrets that I had. And at this point, I was so nervous. Like, I felt so ashamed of my secrets that I never shared them with anyone. And I got challenged to share my random secrets, my most deepest, darkest secrets with like three strangers and like cute girls or something like that. And I'm sharing this with you because once I did that, I was so nervous. I was so nervous to share it. Could you imagine like sharing your most embarrassing things about yourself to random strangers, especially cute girls or someone that you're attracted to? So I did that, and then after that, I realized that it didn't matter. Nobody cares. Like, like all three people that I told, they're just like, oh, okay. Like, they're just like, so what? And I'm like, wait, what? Like, you're not judging me? They're like, oh, I don't care. Point is like, anyway, I think we care too much about what other people think about us, is my point. And once we just start taking action and just doing whatever our heart desires, that's responsible, uh, then it just doesn't matter anymore. So that's what I gotta say. And it's a challenge. I'm gonna talk about, okay, one last story about this, and then I'm gonna move on. I'm going to talk about me being a motivational speaker and then my mom disagreeing with me in a way. So for the longest time, my mom used to always like, hey, when are you going to get a real job? When are you going to get a stable job that pays the bills and stuff like that? Because when you start off as a speaker, you don't get paid right away. You have to build up you build up your credibility, your name, everything, and it takes a long time. So I felt very judged by my mom, that she didn't believe in me. And how do I stop caring about what she thought about me? Is by just keep doing it, by having the mental resilience, choosing to not let her affect my mindset, and it's tough. You just got to keep pushing through. If someone doesn't believe in you, if someone doubts you, if someone's judging you, you just got to keep pushing through, focus on what you believe is true to you. And that's it. Okay. If you got more questions, I'll be happy to answer. Have you ever been described as a opprobrium? What is that? Opprobrium. Harsh criticism or censure? What is this? The public disgrace arising from someone's shameful conduct. So have I ever been described as, like, it's pretty much like the Scarlet Letter, right? It's like this idea of like being publicly shamed for something. Have I ever been described as that? By public, like publicly shamed about something. I've had little mini experiences of it. Not that intense where like the whole entire world is focused on you type of thing, which is actually not, that's a fallacy. By fallacy, I mean like it's not really true. Like people will talk about you, make fun of you. Like let's say, how do I say this? Oh, goodness. So here, I'm going to make it a little bit vague here, but I had someone that I knew went to jail, and everyone, the whole community, all our friends in a way, knew about this, so started kind of looking at her in this certain way. And for me, it's like, sure, maybe a lot of people will, opprobrium, that's a good word, by the way. Maybe people will look down on her, but at the end of the day, no one really cares. It's like she's living her own life. Everyone's living their own life. Who cares? Okay? So if you've ever been looked down on, it's okay. Life will get up, things will move forward. But I understand the pressure because felt I've felt it. I felt judged by certain communities before. So yeah. Okay, let's wrap this up. I see like 7 more comments. Let's do this. McKenna says the worst thing was at the prom. Him and a mutual friend of ours went to prom together as friends, and I felt bad because, I felt bad because I felt sad and I a bit jealous, even though I knew they went as friends. Why was stunk the most was what stunk the most was seeing the slow dance. Got it. Um, hmm. Yeah, I feel you, and McKenna. Sometimes, like in these situations, I don't have like the best advice on this, but just in general, I think sometimes we just gotta let it go, and to not take it personally. It's nothing personal to you. It's Yeah, I get it. Sometimes we feel like we were less than, we get rejected, and the negative feelings and stuff like that. Just know that everything will be okay, and that you're a great human being, and that you're no less than this guy. Okay, that's all, and everything's okay. Jamie says another question about social media before I ask you it is I'd come up on social on my own. It takes 90 days off social media. Here's a question. Okay. What do you think of me coming up with a very good solution on my own without seeking any help or without any internet browsing for me to take full responsibility of my own to take this action? Okay. What are your thoughts? This is about my no social media challenge. Okay. So, Jimmy, if you. So, what I'm hearing you say is that you have come up with a solution on your own without asking for help or looking online or anything like that. I think as a mental exercise, that's great, good for you. I think there is value in it, 100%. Um, and my only like little, what is that called? Nuance, quirk. My only, what's that? It's like a caveat. Like, sorry, I'm using these random words, but like my only concern, I guess, with this, it's not really a concern either. Like, if you want to do that, great. But my recommendation is why not just be open to hearing other people's feedback on your solution, Because here's what happens. See, um, I don't mean any offense here, but like sometimes we think that we have a really good idea, and we don't ask anyone else about it, we don't do research, but we just think it's a good idea, internally, like in my heart I know it's a good idea. But that's ego. Ego tells us it's a good idea. Why not just verify with other people? Hey, what do you think about my idea? Trusted sources, by the way, people who will give you honest feedback. Because if it's truly a good idea that you have with a good solution, then other people will say, yes, I agree. Okay? So now, not everyone is always right, especially when we ask for feedback. But my point is, why not let other people challenge it? Because if it's truly that amazing of an idea, then, uh, you'll have no problem having other people challenge it. You're not getting offended if people don't like it because it's such a great idea. So the point is like, do your due diligence and verify it for a more concrete to know it's a good solution or not. Because I'll give you, I know for myself personally, I've had a lot of great, amazing, amazing business ideas, and concepts. Then I pitch it to someone else, and they're like, I don't really like that. And then over time, I do something and I realize, oh, you're right. Like it seemed like a good idea in the moment, but I realize it's okay. Like it's not that great of an idea. Even though I was really hyped about it. Okay. Yep. Okay. Mackenzie says, Huntington Beach Pier. My friend yelled, "Do you guys play Fortnite?" And these kids on surfboards were like, "Add me." That's so funny. What's up, Brian? Good to see you on. Any tips for my first phone? Oof, that's really up to you. Like that depends on your preference. I don't know. First phones. Uh, yeah, I don't know. I'm not the best person to ask about this, but like for me, if I'm gonna go with the first phone, it depends on your budget. How much money do you have? What special promotions are out right now? You know, I mean, typical standard phones are always a good bet. Like the iPhone, whatever, latest model, or I don't know. For me, I don't like getting the latest model because it's a waste of money. I'd rather get the latest old model, um, unless there's a deal like a buy one get one free, which just happened for the iPhone 8. Is it iPhone 8? Yeah, iPhone 8, which is sad because I bought the iPhone 7 Plus. Anyway, point is, you know, get an iPhone, get a Galaxy, whatever, Pixel. It's just whatever, whatever. Test out some phones, see what phones you like, and then go with the one that you like. That's all I gotta say. Cool. Jimmy says, "What do you think about me taking a challenge like this? Are you impressed of what I'm doing?" Uh, let's see. Are you looking for an ego boost? Are you looking for like validation? Is that what you're looking for? So, what do I think about you taking a challenge like this? I think it's great. Are you impressed by what you're doing? I don't know if I would say I'm impressed. I'm happy for you. I'm proud of you that you're challenging yourself. Um, that's all I'll say. You know, it's good for you. Okay, I'm just being real here. Okay, I don't want to like look. I'm all about positive self-esteem and stuff like that, but I'm not. I don't want to give away like, you know, like I don't know how to say it. Like say I'm impressed when I'm not. I'm not saying I'm not impressed either. Like it's just good for you. Does that make sense? Make sense? We good? Cool. All right. Jonathan says gonna see you Wednesday, Richard. All right, gonna Jonathan. If you're heading off, see you later. Isaac says Fortnite after. Same question here. Also going to stream after this. Cool. Your stream, your crimes. I'm on you, Isaac. What? What? I'm pretty sure I'm down. I'm caught up with my work right now, so I should be okay with that. What's up? What's up? What's up? Okay, cool. It is 9:11 right now, and I think now is a good time to start hopping off. Jimmy, thank you so much for your comments and stuff like that and questions. Good stuff. Others, thank you all for being on. I appreciate you all, even though did not mention all the names. But yeah, I mean, I feel like I need to go through names now because you guys are so awesome. Like Isaac Vapor, Mackenzie, McKenna, Jonathan McKenna. Who else we got here? I see Theft. I'm like looking at names. Christine Salon. But anyway, I just want to say thank you so much for always just being on and supporting and stuff like that. You guys are awesome. You know what's funny? I love how I timed out two people on this chat. They were saying like really offensive, unnecessary things. I timed them out, and I don't think they're back. Like, if they wanted to, they could have stayed, but I think it wasn't worth their efforts to stay 300 seconds for them to write troll comments again. Hey, Maria, good to see you on. Good to see you on. Yeah, that's what I say. But yeah, we are hopping off right now. There will be no like hangout or anything tomorrow. I'll edit my YouTube thumbnail right now, so it will be more accurate. But Wednesday we're gonna have Discord hangout plus YouTube live at the same time. So that's what I got. Okay, we'll test that out. First time we're doing it, so we'll see how it goes. Okay. Peoples, have a good night. And for anyone who wants to play Fortnite, I know it's not Fortnite Friday, but I am free right now, so I'm open to doing that after I finish a little bit of work. So give me like, I'm going to say like, give me like 15 minutes, okay? All right, everyone, bye-bye. Have a great night, and have a wonderful last few weeks of school. And yeah, just make the most of it. You're almost done, okay? Take care. Bye-bye.